welcome back to the channel. It's time for a UFO gaming update. Now, before I get into the technical analysis, let's just review the past few days. So as you guys already know, that the market was down quite a bit, right? And this was mainly going towards the end of Jan. This is where there was a lot of panic in the community, and a lot of people, instead of trying to figure out what's actually happening, which was of course the overall market was down, people resorted to slander, to this is going to zero, to I'm out of this, right? And I made a few clarification videos explaining what would happen and saying that once the market starts to move to the upside, UFO gaming will be the first to follow suit, and that's exactly what we are seeing. So let's just go back. Last 30 days we're down 1.5%, which is extremely good considering how much we were down by. Now, this is the most important stat you're about to see. So last 14 days we're up, let's just call it 90%. Last 7 days, 73%. Last 24 hours, 2.5%. Now, you're probably wondering the title, right? UFO gaming about to explode. Yes, guys, that is correct. Now, if you're watching this video for the first time, if you're new to my channel, I suggest you all like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. Now, as you guys can see, price is moving exactly as we anticipated. Now, what did we say last week, right? We said price needs to close back inside this range for us to see that bullish momentum. And lo and behold, that's exactly what has happened. I'm actually going to stretch this out so you guys can see that price is now above this area of structure, which is of course the most important thing, because guess what happens, guys? If price doesn't hold structure, then we see price fall all the way back down to its lows. Now, before we get super excited, there's one thing I have to mention to you guys. The main reason why UFO is going up in value is because, there we go, Bitcoin going up in value, overall market going up in value, and of course, UFO gaming is simply following suit. Now, we predict to see a massive move to the upside across the board in the cryptocurrency space, which means UFO gaming is really going to take full advantage of that. So if you're watching this video for the first time, well done, because guess what? From where we are now, if one were to buy this project, literally there should be little to no drawdown, provided of course we don't fall above this area of structure. But guess what, guys? Worst case scenario, even if price decides to pull back slightly, you're looking at a 15% pull down max. Of course, if structure breaks, then of course we're going to hit this X, right? This X, which you can see here, which is the worst possible scenario. This means Bitcoin going below 30K. This is basically bear market scenario, right? But it doesn't look like that's going to happen anymore, right? It looks like we're about to see perfect move to the upside. So guess what, guys? Little to no drawdown. Even if we go back up to all-time highs, that's a 148% move, right? And as I said to you guys, this is a new project. This is quite literally buying anywhere on this chart is a win-win scenario in my personal opinion. But buying now is probably, you know, one hell of an entry, especially for those of you that are maybe looking for second entries. This is a great opportunity to do so. Now, there's one thing I also have to add, right, is staying up to date with the fundamental data on the actual project itself. I know many of you guys are looking for, you know, nice pumps in the market, but one thing I will say is, especially based on previous experience, you must have a plan. And that's why over in Crypto Crew Premium, a lot of our metaverse gems, NFT gems, and just gems in general, we have a solid exit strategy that we will be executing on, right? Because we do expect to see a massive move in the overall market. But at the same time, guys, let's say you buy this, but you don't know when to take profit, you don't know how long to hold for, or you don't have a real plan around the project, then you're kind of set up to lose either way, or could end up leaving a lot of money on the table, guys. So make sure you do have a plan and not just rush into these trade positions without any idea of what you're doing and how you plan to exit. Like we say, your exit is just as important as your entry, but that's a subject for another day. If you want to get more involved in our community, I suggest you click the link in my description and join Crypto Crew Premium today. That's where you're going to get our latest gems, metaverse gems in particular, our next 100x gems, and much, much more. And of course, our leverage trades as well. We've just got a new leverage trade on at the moment that's doing really well. So guys, remember, we also have our new NFT picks as well. So if you would like to access that, click the link in my description to find out more. But until my next update, guys, seize the day.